guys, welcome to another Lazy Dude 99 rant. Well, as you can see from the title, this is a rant about how the Cartoon Network is canceling both Young Justice and Green Lantern animated series in order to make room for the return of the Teen Titans show and a new show called Beware the Batman. Now, a lot of people, of course, have been talking about this, and I've been kind of holding off talking about this because I'm like, I didn't want to believe it was true. I'm like, this can't be happening again, because that's what I want to talk about. I could rant and rave on how, you know, Young Justice and Green Lantern are awesome shows and how good they are and why they shouldn't cancel them, but no, this is a warning to DC. Not like a warning like, don't cancel them, I'm going to blow you up or something like that. No. This is a warning because this has already happened before, and it didn't work well. Let's take a look back a few years ago at Marvel. Marvel, who was actually starting to catch up with DC with having great animated TV shows. What did they have? They had Spectacular Spider-Man, an awesome TV show, and a truly great show that really encompassed everything about Spider-Man that I wanted, and truly had a lot of potential to go far. They had Wolverine and the X-Men. Was also an awesome TV show. Had awesome characters, awesome voice acting, great animation, and really captured the tone of the X-Men. And then they had the Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. With the Avengers films coming out, this was like the perfect lead-up. Got you to know all of the characters. You know, this was the show that really got people to know stuff, and it was a great show. All three of them got canceled. And I know that they're gonna make some Avengers show. I don't think they have any plans for X-Men, but let's take a look at what they did with Spider-Man. They got rid of the Spectacular Spider-Man and replaced it with Ultimate Spider-Man. Now, I have not watched Ultimate Spider-Man, but that's because everyone has been telling me don't watch it. It sucks. And so this is what Marvel did with their animated shows. They rolled the dice. Like, obviously, the Disney takeover had some things to do with it, but that doesn't mean we still can't learn from this mistake, because they took away a show that already had a great fan base, already had a great following, it was already well written, well designed, and everything, and then replaced it with a show that everybody hated, and the backlash against them. I think it set Marvel Animation Studios back a few years, because they were already going up, and then you smacked them down, and that's what Marvel did. Now you're coming to a thing where you already have Green Lantern, the animated show, and Young Justice, two really good shows, two really great shows, and you're going to cancel them and replace them with two other shows. This is risky business, guys. Really risky. Because on the one hand, you have no idea if this Beware the Batman show will be any good. Teen Titans, I haven't heard a lot about it, but if it's the same show as the old Teen Titans, I think it's going to be called Teen Titans Go. But if it's the same show, the old Teen Titans, I'm sure the fans will come back. But if you can't keep up the consistency of Teen Titans, you're gonna lose interest. But the thing with the Teen Titans is they had 5 seasons. 5 seasons. They had plenty of time to go through every character. Every character, except for Starfire, had a character arc centered around them. First season was Robin. Second season, it was more Terra. Third, it was Cyborg. Fourth was Raven, and then fifth was Beast Boy. So everyone but Starfire got a season themed around them. Unless you were going to do some drastic changes to the Teen Titans, include new characters and new things, you're gonna lose interest of people. And to be honest, Young Justice was doing the show better. It seemed in the beginning that Young Justice was just a who cares kind of show at the beginning, but as the story grew on and you saw the whole scope of the show, even the previous episodes that you thought were bad were really just partially building up to something really good. I cannot wait to watch every episode of Young Justice. It's in the storyline now. See, this is my biggest fear. you guys are gonna cut them off. Mid-story, you're gonna cut them off, and they won't be able to... Because, okay, I'm just gonna say, in the Young Justice show, they had this... There's this big thing going on with these villains called the Light, which is basically almost every big villain. You know, it has Black Manta, Lex Luthor, Deathstroke, almost every big villain you can think of, and they had this humongous plan. At the end of the first season, you thought, oh man, this is their plan, this is so huge. But then like, no, this was just a small step in our plan. So we're like, holy shoot, what can this plan be? If this show, if they cancel Young Justice before it gets a chance to go through with the big plan that the Light has been pushing forward for 2 seasons, and in this show about like, what, 5 to 7 years? Because the second season of Young Justice, they grow up. You know, the characters are much older. So, if it's been a big plan building up for that long, and you never get to find out what it is, that will kill me, okay? That will kill me inside. I will just be like, so, you will enrage fans to no extent. So I want, if you're at least going to cancel these shows, at least have them finish the story, okay? If this season of Young Justice ends on like a cliffhanger, and then canceled, never gonna find out, you're gonna make fanboys mad and make them already dislike the new shows. And the Green Lantern animated show was awesome. Okay, it was a truly awesome show. I haven't seen the second season because I bought the first season on DVD, and I was going to watch the second season on YouTube. But the only place I found had like the first few episodes missing, so I don't want to jump ahead. So I'm just gonna wait until I can get it on DVD or whatever. But yeah, Green Lantern, why is that getting canceled? Why can't you at least keep one of these? Look, if these shows you think have run their course and they're done with, fine. Just make sure they end on a good note. But this feels like this feels like canceling Justice League after its second season. You know, like how, if you guys will watch Justice League, you know how it ends? Imagine if the Justice League seasons ended there and we never got a Justice League Unlimited. That would make you feel hollow and empty inside. And I don't want that to happen with these shows. It's how I feel about Spectacular Spider-Man and Wolverine and the X-Men and Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Now, I haven't seen all of the next season. Like, where I left off in the Avengers is what I got from the DVDs is, the Skrull invasion's happening. So I don't know exactly how it ends, but it's doing really well, and now, boom, you're going to replace it with this Avengers Assemble. And they were saying, oh, it's kind of a continuation of the story. I don't think it's going to have any of the same voice actors, but it's kind of the same thing. I don't even get why Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes is being canceled. Because it was produced by Disney XD. Why is that one getting canceled? Is it just to make it more like the cast of the movie? That's what it seems to me. I don't know whether it'll be good or not, but why wreck what you already got? Wolverine and the X-Men, it ended with the apocalypse stuff. Charles is still in the future, but the future has changed, and now Apocalypse is ruling over the whole future. You stopped Magneto and the Sentinels just to have to deal with Apocalypse now. Okay, I can't wait to see when they do that. Cancelled. Makes me feel hollow inside. Spectacular Spider-Man. It ends with you realize that the Green Goblin is not dead, and there's still stuff ahead, and they were saying that they were going to include Scorpion and other Spider-Man villains, and they had the guy who plays the villain who's the Jackal was in there, but he wasn't the Jackal yet. And so you have all this stuff that could happen, boom, canceled. All 3 of those shows were canceled before their prime and ended and made me feel hollow inside. When Justice League Unlimited ended, I was like, this is perfect. I wasn't like, come on. These shows, Green Lantern and Young Justice, I think they can go on for a couple more. 3 seasons, whatever, and still not, feel like they're dragging on. When you bring back Teen Titans, I'm going to feel like it's dragging on. Because Teen Titans ended fine. I mean, it had a good ending. Why would you need to restart it again? Why would we need, especially when we already have a really, really good show about young superheroes? Like, I like Teen Titans, but the show didn't take itself too seriously. It had good, serious storylines in it, but it also had a lot of goofy stuff. And, you know, I could enjoy the goofy stuff, but I am telling you that I enjoy Young Justice a lot more. And the 3D Batman show, Beware the Batman, I don't know, Batman himself is almost a 2D drawing, okay? That's when Batman's usually the best, you know? When Batman's just, all you can see is his silhouette and his eyes. That's when Batman's always seemed to be the most menacing. But if you're going to put him in a 3D state, I don't know, I don't think that's going to work. Like, it works with Green Lantern because you have all the constructs and all the other stuff like that to deal with. The thing is, this is probably a done deal. I'm going to put in the link below a petition that I've signed, and a lot of people are signing, of a petition to bring back Young Justice and Green Lantern. They've already have about like 20,000 signatures. There just need to be 4,000. But I just want you guys to, if you like these shows like I do, go ahead and sign it. To be honest, I don't think it's going to do anything. This is just a thing. Why? It's like, you know what it's like? It's like one of those shows where you can either trade for what you got, you can trade the good thing you have for something behind mystery door number 3. You know? You have something good right here. It could be something good, just as good or better behind door number 3. You don't know. But it's like they always, you know what? It's like the old saying, a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. And we already got 2 birds in our hands here, 2 really good birds. Green Lantern, the animated series, and Young Justice. Why are you going to throw them away to try to get a couple more in the bush that you don't know will work? I don't know. Oh, and just before I go, I want to thank my friend Alex for designing the new Laserdue Rant background, because it looks pretty cool. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope that these shows don't end and make me feel hollow inside. I want a good ending for the show, and I want to know what the heck the light is doing. So, remember, I'm Laserdue99. If I don't like it, it's not worth it. Adios.
Be sure to check out more of my other videos on my channel, and wait for more coming soon.